Hey guys, so yesterday I got my very first tattoo, and if you want to check that out, you can do that. I filmed it. But anyway, so since getting it, a lot of my friends who don't have tattoos have been asking me questions like, how much did it hurt, how much did it cost, blah blah blah. So I figured I'd just, go ahead and answer some of those questions for the internets. So if you are looking to, get your first tattoo, don't rely on me too much. I'm not a professional or anything, but some basics. Obviously, the first one: how much did it hurt? Was it painful? All that. Not really. I guess I don't consider myself too low in pain tolerance, but it didn't hurt bad. The initial outline was okay. The shading definitely was the most uncomfortable. Over time, it just gets sore because it's like constant. Also, if you're squeamish, your arm will be bleeding. I don't know if you guys can see the eyes on this angel here. She's a very sweet, innocent-looking angel, but at one point her eyes were bleeding, like actual, big droplets of blood, and it's a little weird, but that's what happens when you're, shoving needles into your arm thousands of times. Another question is, how long does it take? This one, I guess I'll just keep showing you guys. This one was, it's pretty detailed. It's got a lot of shading, but it only took about an hour and a half. Nothing too long. It felt pretty long because you just sit there and needles going into your arms for an hour and a half. But it's not too bad. Definitely something I'd be willing to do again for new art. Another question is, how much does it cost? A lot of people are worried that it's really expensive. The few places that I went all gave me the same quote, about $150 to $200, and mine came out to $160, so not bad at all. Also consider tipping your artist because they work really hard, and it's their life, it's what they do. So I threw down a tip, and then also you'll need to get it's hard to do this with this phone, Uracin or some equivalent lotion that you have to put on a lot. And that brings me to the next common question is, what's it like taking care of it? So what they tell you, and they give you this nice little sheet usually, is they put a bandage on it. You gotta take it off after a few hours and then clean it with clean hands and soap, and you just kind of do little swirls around it to kind of get off the waxy, bloody gross. And it's not actually that gross, it's just something you gotta do. And then every day you have to do that, once or twice. Make sure you wash your hands, and then put on that special lotion. There's several brands that most places recommend. They told me to do it 3 to 4 times a day, so that's what I'm gonna do for about 4 days, and then it should start healing up a little bit, and then you put it on kind of more like once or twice a day. And if it gets really itchy and you don't want it to, you don't want to scratch, don't do that. It's bad for you. So those are a few of the tips. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them. I don't, like I said, I'm not a tattoo artist or a professional, but yeah, I'm still pretty happy with the tattoo and stuff. It's pretty nifty. But I think that'll end this video for today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.